Here with Lorna McCall of the UMC soccer team, a freshman from Chicago. Obviously, just a new environment for you coming to Crookston. Just talk about how you ended up here from Chicago and just how it's been so far for you.
Well, I'm playing soccer here at University of Minnesota Crookston, and it was one of a few choices, but the main thing for me was the safe environment and the close community. I really like how I can go to my dorm, to my class in 5 minutes. That's pretty nice compared to other campuses. So, yeah.
Just talk about that change, the small town from, south side of Chicago. You said pretty quiet neighborhood, but, it's obviously takes a while to get anywhere in Chicago. Here, you go from your dorm to here, or anywhere in town, you're going to get there pretty fast.
Yeah.
Just talk about that change.
It's a pretty big change. My teammates joke around with me about the cows and the horses because I'm not used to that. But I like it. Coming from a big city, it was a lot to get used to, for sure. You don't have a lot of... we have a Walmart a couple seconds away from the campus, and we're in Chicago, you'll have like 5 or 6 stores and all that, but I like the change. I think it's easy to focus here, a lot easier to focus here than Chicago.
Just talk about your family environment. You said your mom's a police officer, your dad was a college football player at Purdue and then went on to at least get a sniff in the NFL with the St. Louis Cardinals. Just what did they teach you growing up that, has helped guide you to where you are today on a college scholarship at Division II level here at Crookston?
Yeah, my parents have always been a big part of my life, especially in the sports. My dad played 3 sports in high school, and he could have played basketball, but he played college at Purdue, and growing up I was always on the Purdue campus watching football games on Saturdays, so having him as a model and a teacher and a coach has been really able to push me and made me want to play at the next level. And my mom, she wasn't an athlete, but she could probably kick my butt as a police officer, and we always race against one another because she works out 3 times a day. So my parents are really active in my life. And
how long has your mom been a police officer then?
She's been a police officer for 22 years, and she's actually in the process of becoming a firefighter at, not an old age, but an age where most people, are kind of calming down. She's still going on, and she pushes me a lot harder than my dad does, actually, so it's fun.
What does your dad do now?
He's a dean, so that's fun. A police officer and a dean as parents.
Where is he a dean?
He works at an alternative school, actually, so he has a wide range of students.
One thing you probably didn't have to adjust too much to is just the wind in Crookston.
Yeah.
Chicago, obviously, the windy city.
I mean, Chicago, it gets cold, but the wind up here is relentless. It's pretty hard up here. Just the wind chills, but yeah, Chicago has prepared me a lot better than most states would to be here, though, so it's nice.
Just what's your background in soccer? When did you start playing, and when was it that you first kind of figured out that you'd be able to maybe move on to the collegiate level and play soccer?
I started playing soccer when I was 6, so I started at the Forest Preserves, and we had a AYSO, which is the youth soccer organization, and from there I just played in my school. I actually only played 1 year of travel soccer because I played basketball and soccer, so I played travel basketball, and it wasn't until senior year that I actually seriously started considering to play soccer in college, which is, I know it's a lot different from a lot of other people who have been recruited, but the recruiting process was awesome. I got to meet a lot of great people. Coach Joe, he was great during the recruiting process, which is a big reason why I came here.
Just, you got thrown right into it and you're starting up top as a freshman. Just how has the adjustment been to this level of soccer, and how have some of the upperclassmen, especially people like Courtney Armborst, who's playing right alongside you at that forward position, how has she and the other girls helped you adjust to just, a good level of soccer?
The adjustment, definitely the speed of the game. Those 90 minutes have never felt longer in my life. So that adjusting with my conditioning and stuff like that But it's been amazing. It's a blessing, honestly, to be starting as a freshman. A lot of people don't get to have this opportunity to even play. A lot of people like Cord and Delaney and even the back line and the midfields, they're great upperclassmen, great leadership. They teach me how they play, and they tell me what I can do better and all that other stuff just to be better as a team and a unit.
Just, obviously, you talked a little bit about Joe and how he got you here, but just talk about him as a coach and just some of the stories you have about him so far and just some funny moments you've had. He can get a little fired up on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. I'd say one word to describe him is definitely passionate. That's what I would definitely say. Playing for Coach Joe it's great. It's fun. He's a yeller, but like when he's yelling at you that he really just wants the best for you and the team. He played Division I soccer. Can't forget that. He mentions that a lot. But it's great to have a coach that knows the game, who loves the game, who respects the game, and wants everyone else to feel the same way about it.
It sounds like he doesn't come from that different of a family than you either. His dad's been a lieutenant in the Altoona Police Force forever.
Yeah.
Do you think that helps you guys get along a little bit, that you probably come from kind of that same type of upbringing?
Yeah. I think Coach Joe's a great guy. He's a great guy to talk to and a great guy that, I can relate to from that perspective as a athlete, and then, our backgrounds as a family like that.
Awesome. Thanks, Lorna.
Thank you.